This video is about how to fill Form 15G for EPF withdrawal. Form 15G is required if your total EPF amount is more than 50,000 rupees, but your service is less than 5 years. In that case only, you have to submit Form 15G. Otherwise, you don't need to submit Form 15G. Form 15G has two parts, Part 1 and Part 2. EPF member needs to fill only Part 1 and there is no need to fill Part 2 by the EPF member. It will be filled by the EPFO department. This Form 15G has 3 pages. I will give the download link of this Form 15G in below video description. From there, you can download a PDF format of a blank Form 15G. And you have to fill this Form 15G with blue or black pen. Here I have filled this Form 15G in Adobe Acrobat Reader, but you have to write it with pen. And after filling this form, you have to scan all the pages even though you don't fill the Part 2, and you have to upload the scanned copies while submitting Form 19 on UN member portal. Let's see how to fill Form 15G. Here the field number 1 is name of SSC or declarant. Here write your full name as per your EPFO records. Next, PAN number. Write your PAN number here. In field number 3, write status as individual. In field number 4, you have to mention the previous year. If you are submitting Form 15G before 31st March 2025, in that case the previous year will become 2024 to 2025. Previous year is also called as financial year. Next, in field number 5, mention the residential status as Indian. From field number 6 to field number 12, write your address. In field number 13, write your email ID. In field number 14, write your mobile number. In field number 15, if you have filed your income tax returns, then click on yes. Otherwise, tick no box here. If you tick yes, then you have to mention the assessment year. Next, come to field number 16. Here, estimated income for which this declaration is made. Here, mention the PF amount. You don't need to include pension amount while filling Form 15G. Form 15G is applicable only to the EPF amount, not to the pension amount. In field number 17, you have to mention estimated total income of the previous year, in which income mentioned in column 16 to be included. That means you have to include both the EPF amount and approximate annual income which you can earn in a particular financial year. For example, if your estimated annual income, that means salary or any other incomes, is 1 lakh rupees, then 1 lakh rupees plus this 1,50,000 rupees of EPF amount will become 2,50,000 rupees. You have to mention that amount. I will recommend you to withdraw your EPF amount whenever you become jobless and you don't have any income. In that case, your total income could be less than 2,50,000 rupees. If your total estimated income is above 2,50,000 rupees, then you have to file income tax returns and you have to show all the incomes there. So I recommend to withdraw your EPF amount whenever you become unemployed. If you want to continue with another job, it is better to transfer the EPF amount to another company instead of withdrawing the EPF amount. In field number 18, you have to mention details of form number 15Gs other than this form filled during the previous year. That means if you have submitted any other form 15Gs, for example, for any fixed deposits or post office departments, you have submitted any form 15Gs, then you have to mention those details. Here you have to mention the number of Form 15Gs you have submitted and the total income for which you have submitted. If you don't submit, you don't need to fill the field number 18. In field number 19, you have to mention the details of the income for which the declaration is filed. In serial number, write 1, and in identification number of relevant investments, write your UN number, and under nature of income, write EPF. Here under section, write 192A, and the total amount of income is 1,50,000 rupees. The same amount you have mentioned in the field number 16. It is the PF amount which you are withdrawing. Here in signature field, you have to sign this document. Under declaration or verification, write your full name as per the EPF records. Now come to these fields. Here you can see for the previous year ending on. As I mentioned earlier, if you are withdrawing your EPF amount before 31st March 2025, and you are watching this video before that, then you have to mention the previous year ending on is 31st March 2025, and the assessment year will become the next year followed by the previous year, and it is 2025 to 2026. You have to mention the same details again here. Here you can see the previous year ending on. Here mention the previous year as 31st March 2025 and the assessment year is 2025 to 2026. Now come to the place. Here write the city name in which you are residing and mention the date on which you are withdrawing your EPF amount. Now again sign this signature field. That's it. You don't need to fill anything other than these details. You don't need to fill this part 2 of form 15G. After filling form 15G, you have to upload the scanned copies on UN member portal. Under form 19 option, you will see an option called upload form 15G. Here you have to upload the PDF file of the scanned form 15G copies. Still, if you have any questions, ask those questions in below comment section.